Hey y'all, I'm Shauna. Welcome in or welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new video. Today, we're taking a look at fall restocks, but we are having a little sassy twist of the fall bingo card. So, I have tweaked the Shein bingo card to be like a fall bingo card, and I did look at some restock videos in preparation and chose like two videos as inspiration of like what I would expect from fall restock videos. So this encompasses the fridge, pantry, food restock, the purse restock, the other random restocks that one might encounter without thinking of any specific video. I'll actually show you the first. Okay, so the first video we're going to watch today is one of the two inspiration videos, and I cannot use it in the bingo card to do anything with it. I'm just going to show you because it was so wild I had to share it. Or not wild, but so Amazon coded, not even coded because it's an Amazon video, but it's so Amazon where you go, yeah, okay, that checks out for an Amazon video. So, I'll read through the bingo card prompts in a second. And the point of introducing the bingo card is to illustrate a couple of points. All of these videos are designed to sell us stuff. They also follow similar patterns, similar rhythms, and they have specific looks, feels, and formats that are repeated over and over. And repetition and exposure creates normalcy, and it can affect how we think and feel about our own lives. And when I have this kind of format that's more playful, more fun, we get to, I think, see more of that in a way that's maybe a little bit more lighthearted. Okay, so on the bingo card, I have Alani New Witch's Brew. I have ripping open a new Touchland hand sanitizer. I think not only like just putting in Touchland hand sanitizer could be the gimme leaf square because the restockers love to put Touchland hand sanitizer where it does not belong. Or not even where it doesn't belong. They just influencers put it everywhere. So I have a couple other what I think are gimmies in this bingo card. I just want to be more specific. Somebody's gonna rip open a pack. I know it. Somebody will. I would be surprised if somebody didn't. We have a fall themed Stanley. I also have fall themed paper towel and holder with the spray. Do you know in those kitchen restock videos where the person, it's usually the first part of the video, but not always, they put the paper towel dispenser onto that one specific holder. I think it's the oh shit, it's not Umbra. But it has like the spray in the middle and they take out the spray and they often like spray the screen. And it's either the colored paper towel, but recently, like in the past 6 months, I've seen a resurgence of like the cloth paper towel holders in different colors. So either of those two paper towel types will be fine, but it's going to be in the holder with the spray fall themed. I feel like that was kind of niche enough to like to kind of serve a bit of a point too. We also have spooky containers. Somebody is going to give us, okay, I'm saying spooky, but like it could be a pumpkin. It could be a something with like a coffin or a spider or like a witch's broom or a hat or something like that. Vampire skull, you know? We got sweater paws. We have Summer Fridays lip balm, another influencer favorite that just influencers love to show up. You know what I feel like the influencer starter pack is the Stanley, the Sol de Janeiro, the spray. I put that in here. The Summer Fridays lip balm, and then we also have the Touchland hand sanitizer. Am I forgetting one of the favorites? Let me know in the comments. Okay, I also have Stanley as a purse. Unless we see a Stanley restock, which I don't know that there is one. I don't know if this one's gonna show up, but the Stanley as a purse, I also imagine it as like the over accessorized Stanley. So maybe they don't have like the purse clips, but maybe they have the attachable ring container, or maybe they have the tray that goes on top. You know, like something like that, or they put their Friday's lip balm onto the Stanley. That counts in my opinion. We have restocking something that has no business being restocked. Self-explanatory. I also have a ghost mug. because there's like a couple different types of ghost mugs that I've seen in like other fall videos or making content about fall where I've seen that enough. So we'll see. I also have a Labubu. The Labubu is on the decline, but people are still attaching them to like their purses and stuff. And if we happen to get a purse restock, we might get a Labubu or a Labubu on a Stanley. Okay, I also have using an ice cream scooper to scoop something that's not scoopable. I showed one of these videos in, I think, oh, it was my last overconsumption roundup video in October where somebody was scooping hummus with a mini ice cream scooper. And I have since seen these in like weird videos, like people scooping. There's a video coming end of November on hand care routines, and there's this girl who scoops like face masks and like skincare products. So very niche. Don't know if we'll get it, but if we get something that's like kind of skincare adjacent, we might get it. Or food. If we get a food one, like somebody putting food stuff. Next, I have It's Giving I Wanna Be a Store. We have a tap out that is personal. It's that one's a bit subjective. Sorry, but like somebody suggested it go on the bingo card, and I was like, you know what? I think it belongs on the bingo card. We have improperly disclosed sponsorship. I was mostly assuming this would apply to Bloom, but who knows? Because in these restock videos, the restockers love to throw in Bloom, just like Bloom stuff. If you've seen any of my restocking videos, we usually see one of these. We'll see. In shower lighting, we do have some shower routines in the mix. So we may get ambient shower lighting. This was something I've covered in Amazon videos. Comically small minis. If we get a purse restock, makeup restock, there's usually a really small mini in there. Calling something a need, essential, or a must-have, that is not. We're going to go with description or title on this one because most of these people aren't speaking. We have a limited edition Dove or native product. Again, another thing that is super common in the shower routine sphere. This was inspired by the Dove X Crumble thing or collab that happened a few months back. All the restockers, the shower restockers, were doing the Dove Crumble thing. And now that it's fall, somebody is gonna give us their pumpkin scents. Okay, Sol de Janeiro Body Mist. A spooky butter or mouthwash container. The girlies love to switch out their butter and their mouthwash. One creator a couple months back, I showed like 4 of her videos where I think they were all in like March and April, and she showed like 3 or 4 butter containers and 3 or 4 mouthwash containers. I don't have anything from her like in the saved folder, but I really feel like that kicked off a wave of swapping those things out. So we'll see. Okay, I also put Touchland, Stanley, and Sol de Janeiro in one video. Can we have the trifecta? We'll see. Fall face masks. And I'm not just talking about like the one you dip your finger into or like your brush. I'm talking like the sheet masks. And then I have owning or showing multiple of a product that doesn't make sense. Let's get into this thing. Okay, so basically how this is going to work is, other than the first one, I'm going to randomly generate some of the restocking inspo that I have, and like we'll see what comes up. It's a little Teresa is Dead style, but I'm right now looking for the one. The bag. Is it a bagoo? I don't think it's it's a bog bag. Yeah, bog bag restock incoming. So I actually hadn't seen the whole video. I just saw the thumbnail for it. And this is like, this bag screams influencer must have. Like it really, not influencer, Amazon must have. I did not realize that we got the trifecta. The Stanley, the Sol de Janeiro, the Summer Friday, and the Touchland. We got them all in this one. And, like, I'm not joking. Like, I did not pre-watch these to, like, make a statement about it. Some of this stuff is just so predictable influencer that serves the point a little bit. The thing I respect about this video is the Blue Jays hat, which, like, this person's Canadian, and we are crying in tears of the loss of the Blue Jays, but, like, I was feeling pretty confident making Drawing Beliefs jokes. Jokes on me. Okay. Like, we don't need so much stuff on the outside of your bag. Okay? Like, what is that, a bottle opener? You don't need a bottle opener and your literal drinks on the outside of your bag. Ma'am. No. Something's gonna break me eventually, and it might be these videos. Let's pull up our first video. So these videos aren't gonna have intros to them. I'm just gonna say, like, next video, it's gonna play, and then we'll talk about them after, depending if they have sound or not. Oh, fall car restock. Oh my god. Okay, I thought like we were off to a great start. Like we were gonna get I thought the elf product was the, what do you call it? The Summer Fridays. It's not, it's elf. Sorry. What? Okay, my first question about this is, why are we putting face masks in your car restock? I don't get it. Like, what about the face mask is giving car? What about it, man? I'm feeling so squeaky today. Like, why is it in the car restock? Why? Okay, let's go to the bingo board. I didn't print it out this time. I need like a marker. Where's the marker? Okay, I don't think we got a fall theme Stanley. It was a fall theme tumbler, but I don't think that one was the Stanley. Restocking something that has no business being restocked. Ma'am, your car respectfully does not need to be restocked. And if there was such a thing, it wouldn't be face masks and like, we had fall like autumnal theme pens, and we also had the like autumnal, was like a pumpkin stationery item. Look, if you have these on hand and you take notes in the car, that could be a fun thing, right? Using what you have, throwing it in the car, great. Otherwise, if these are not things you already own, you will be fine without changing out your notepads and your pens in your car for autumn. Your car also, she put like, well, I don't know exactly what to call them. They go in your cup holder, like the bottom, you saw them, they were black spider webs. You also don't need seasonal versions of that. Okay, we didn't get Summer Fridays lip balm. I don't think it's giving I want to be a store. I also don't think this is an improperly disclosed sponsorship. Oh, we got a fall face mask. We did come very close to our trifecta. And we got Sol de Janeiro body mist. Not bad for one video. I'm going to color code each one. Right now we're using red for video 1. We'll do purple for video 2. All I want to say about this is that your car will totally be fine if you don't change up the decor inside your car. Like, you don't need spooky vent clips. You don't need spooky hair clips. You don't need a spooky hand cream. Use what you have. Some of the stuff we keep in our car, you might finish it. Like, I'm this close to finishing the hand cream. Once that goes, I'll get whatever else I have on hand. We might finish stuff in our cars or in our bags, and it's normal to replace them, but it's not normal to change these things up seasonally. It's not something you need to do. Right now, this might appeal to the spooky audience, the people who love the Halloween all year round. And so if you're watching this and that's not your vibe, you might go, oof, not for me. But there might be something that is your vibe, right? The bow girls or the you know, the holiday season is coming up. Some of that might appeal to you. And we're gonna see all of this again in the holiday time. It's coming. When stuff is finished, replace it with stuff you already have. And if stuff still needs to be replaced and you don't have something else, then you can buy your spooky thing or your Christmas thing. Okay, let's see what TikTok has in store for us for video number 2. Oh, it's a purse restocking station. Okay, it's a set. It's a limited edition set. We're not getting the rip. This is the purse restock. It says restocking my purse station for fall. We've seen these videos before. I have a whole video on the purse restock concept. And so if you go check out that video, you'll see what other people have used. And this is literally just the purse restock thing. Just like everything, all the things in their restock station is changed out for fall. The purpose is to sell you them, right? Because she has Amazon storefront. You know, we've talked about this a million times. So right now she's pitching you the orange Tic Tacs, and they'll have the white or the pink Tic Tacs for spring. You know, like what else did we have in here? You don't need 4 bronzing drops. You don't need like a stupid pile of face. You don't need sponges. I'm like, ah! What do we got? We were deprived of the ripping open a new Touchland. It's coming. I know it is. I know it is. We got a comically small mini. I think owning multiples of a product that doesn't make sense, I'm going to give this, if you disagree with me, you have 2 here. The 4 bronzing drops in a purse restock station, absolutely not a necessity, like not something that like even should be in here in this quantity, because those kinds of products last people so long. The only reason why there's 4 in here is because it's a purse restock video. So she bought the quantity to fill up the space. Also a problem with these videos. Then we have the stupid amount of beauty blenders. The mini ones. Okay, we're going to move on. Oh, fall shower restock. Here we go. We got Dove. I don't know why I got so excited about that. Okay. We got in shower lighting. We also got the limited edition Dove product. We got 2. And just to prove my point about like the Dove products, I'm going to show you on the screen now a bunch of other videos with these products. And there are tons of videos out there of people restocking their bathrooms for the season. And like I said earlier, so I'll keep this one short, you do not inherently need new bath products for fall, for any time of the year. There is nothing about fall or about winter or whatever that says you must or you need a new product because of the changing season. Your skin might change. My skin is changing right now. So if your skin is changing and you don't have a product to meet your skin's needs, that makes sense. But what we're mostly talking about here are limited edition flavors, like flavors of body wash, flavors of things. Not so much like a moisturizer or something because your skin changed. Most of the time as well in these videos, what we're seeing is not somebody who had some products last year, brought them out and is reusing them for the fall, and then may keep doing that for the next few years until they finish their shower products. What we're seeing are people who are buying new products and are promoting buying the newest release, hence the inclusion of the Dove here, and they're putting them into their bath and shower routines and restocking them. If you finish your body wash and you want to buy the pumpkin version, cool, go ahead. But what is happening with these restocks, or what these restock videos normalize, is the season itself changing, being a reason to refresh something. This is an entire genre of video that encourages people to buy new things because the season is changing. The very act of the season changing is the directive for the new stuff. People perform seasonal relevance, and to be relevant as well is to show the new stuff and to change it out seasonally. People are doing these things for the TikTok video to be relevant and to, get in the algorithm and have people click their content, which affects how we think about our routines, our lives, our stuff, and our normalcy, or what is normal. And here's the thing though, if you were to do this behavior yourself every season for a year for your bath products, let's say, then you're going to collect a whole bunch of stuff that you're not going to finish because depending on the time of year and how fast you go through your product, you may not be able to finish your scrub and your bath wash and your shampoo or your conditioner or your body, whatever the case may be, before the next season and reason to buy comes. So you're going to end up with a whole bunch of product that hasn't been finished by the end of the year. And then you've, by that point, established the habit of buying new things because of the season. Are you magically just going to stop consuming this way because the year's over? These videos really encourage consumption for consumption's sake. And on top of that, we feel good about it because the seasonal refresh has become so normalized via the restock videos. Having new products and refreshing your products is such a desired feeling that so many people just don't even bat an eye. It's normal. The seasonal refresh, I mean, it's not really new to this bath routine video or genre. I remember, and I've talked about this language early on in my channel, of people wanting to get new makeup for the fall. I used to talk about makeup a lot more, or new makeup for the spring, and people wanting to refresh their collection, usually the changing of a season. And so people buy new products to refresh their makeup because they're experiencing boredom. And so many people are used to buying new products because they're bored. And what these videos do is it shifts how we use product and it shifts how we view our product. And so it normalizes not finishing your products or not even thinking about them, which, by the way, is a normal thing to do. Buy a product, finish it up, buy a new one. Okay, let's go. Oh, another purse restock. The ultimate fall essentials restock. And the first thing on deck is a multi-pack of fall themed Stanley toppers. You can't make this stuff up, folks. Let's go to the bingo card. What do we have? I swear, Of all the days, we've already seen 3 Touchland hand sanitizers, I think 3, and nobody has ripped open the new package. Have I gone too niche on this one? We'll see. We also haven't seen sweater paws. I am surprised. Okay, so we have a calling something a need or essential must-have that is not. Just one. Wow. We are close to getting a bingo, though. So we have in this as the fall essentials a multi-pack of Stanley toppers. We had a like a wallet and a pill case because of course you need a matching wallet and pill case because it's fall time. What would you do with your white pill case or your pink pill case? What would you do with that, man? You know what? The nail polish was a new one. I don't think I've seen nail polish before. Some of the stuff, like, we talked about in the purse restock video, I've already talked about that. This exact creator did a restock for back to school, and we already have like another new round of like 100% brand new products that were not featured. Like that video was back in September, I think, or August, September, and now we have the fall one. All new set of products because it's fall. I don't want to be too repetitive here, so we're gonna pick our next one. Oh, oh baby. Give me the Touchland. I know you want it. I knew somebody was gonna do it. All right, so let's do the pink. We have ripping open a new Touchland. I can't believe I almost lost faith. We also got the fall theme paper towel and holder with the spray. I don't think this qualifies as a spooky container for the candle because it's for a candle, it's not a container. So we're not going to give it that one. I'm a little surprised, honestly, that we saw the paper towel holder in the nightstand restock. This one also is very much giving you don't need to restock your nightstand. That is not how nightstands work. Influencers, they just find all the things to restock at any time of year so they can just like pitch you more things for the season. I have a video saved by this creator. I'm pretty sure it's also a nightstand restock. I'm going to go find it. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. This is from May. Right? Same nightstand. She got a new nightstand, so it's all stocked up. Different books, different matches, different container. Like it's literally an entirely different set of products, down to the hand cream, the clips, the literal containers inside of her nightstand. We even have different glasses. Different pens, different markers. This is crazy. Okay. Let's roll the next one. Fall emergency kit restock. Wait, okay. We're pausing it right here. You can see it. The first thing going in this thing are face masks, so we're not off to a good start. I am hey, this is an emergency kit. I have not seen this yet. To me, what goes in an emergency kit would be medication of some kind, like migraine medication, maybe a Tums if you have your own medication, something like that, maybe a Midol. I could see a hair tie. I could see A lip balm. I could see a hand cream. I could see underwear. I could see period products. Did I say lip balm? Lip balm. I'm assuming we're also going to get a perfume because it's an influencer. Is that an emergency to me? No. If I had room in my emergency kit, I'd put one in there. Okay. We already are off to a weird start with the face masks and emergent. Like, are you out there like driving around being like, what constitutes a face mask emergency? Okay. Cleansing. Yeah. We got it new in the pack. We got the trifecta. Are we going to get a Stanley? I mean, it's not in here. A makeup? Is that a bronzer? Wait, 2 perfumes? Hair clips? Okay, the Advil makes sense. By the way, this is our second like kit. This is a different person than the car restock kit, and we got sweater paws. Influencers do not let me down. I don't know if this is sad or funny. So we have sweater paws. We also have Summer Fridays lip balm. And then we have Touchline Summer Fridays and Sol de Janeiro in one video. We now have a possibility for 3 bingos. We need It's Giving I Want to Be a Store, Improperly Disclosed Sponsorship, and a Spooky Butter Container or Mouthwash. I mean, arguably, all of these are giving I Want to Be a Store, but like nothing dramatic. I feel. Let's go to our next one. Oh, Halloween Kitchen restocks, baby. We got a spooky container. Nice. Oh, she got a drink container? I was not expecting Alani. Okay, we got Alani New Witch's Brew. Surprised me. We got a spooky butter or mouthwash container. We also got a spooky container. We did not get a ghost mug. I also think this is giving I Want to Be a Store, given she has the drink cup containers. So we're going to do that one. And we, my friends, have hit 2 bingos. Here's the thing. Listen, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for the kitchen restocks. I'm surprised this is not the one where we put in the paper towel, but we already got it. So I'm just going to shut up about that one. Here's the thing about these spooky restocks, these themed restocks. And one of the reasons why I put multiple examples of spooky containers is because a few years ago, like even as recently as last year, maybe early last year, we were at the point where we saw a lot of like clear or bamboo organizing containers. I really feel like it's been in the last year and a half, where people have started to not just change out their food products, but they're also changing out their containers. Like the early days of TikTok, and I'm saying up until like maybe early to 2024, but I feel like the shift, in my opinion, really started happening within 2004 or 2024. We were at one point just trying to convince people to buy the clear organizing containers on their Amazon storefronts, and that shifted over the last 2 years to being, well, don't just buy the clear containers, go and buy the themed containers for each season. And go and buy your spooky container for your butter and your mouthwash, but also like different cookie jars and different like pasta jars or like those kinds of containers, where you might hold like grains and dry goods, change those out for the season too. Go change out your ice molds while you're at it. I mean, like there are ice restocks in here too. And I didn't put ice restock because it would have been it's equivalent to me putting kitchen restock or shower restock. Those are already as weird enough as it to say, like established restocking subgenres, and I don't really feel like it's fair to put those in as like a category itself. So yeah, now we're convincing people to also get these containers to change out your containers too. And every year TikTok exists, people find more and more things to pitch to people, more and more things to change out to like get excited over buying. More and more things are being consumed or advocating to others to consume. Go buy more stuff, more stuff, more stuff. And maybe it's because influencers make more money that way, but I also think it could be that people really love to shop. I think it really does mimic some of the way people think about their stuff. What else can I buy? What else can I buy? What else can I buy? Looking for things to shop, wanting to buy more things. Editing Shauna here. I, while working on this video, came across this creator's Halloween video from last year. I'm going to be playing it on the screen now. And last year, she was pitching people clear containers. This is exactly the kind of phenomenon that I'm talking about. It's not just her, it's many a creator. But this is just one example where we get to see one creator's video category or similar videos year over year and how their content has changed. Last year, we were primarily pitching clear containers, and now we have all of these spooky containers. Now, there's one TikTok that I was hoping would come up, and I did know like what it looked like is this video. As I was saying, if it came up naturally, then I would know to show the second video. So here's this video. POV, it's Halloween night. Happy Halloween. Okay, so we have our second Alani, no, our third Alani of the day. But we have the face mask, the eye patches, we have the themed snack, we have the themed. I thought that that was a shave product, but I'm not sure. That whipped thing. It's in a pumpkin spice scent. I also considered putting over applying products on here. Over applying product. We have the bath bomb in the bath. I don't actually think she's sitting in the bath because it's so low. But we have this highly themed bath for October 31st. The very next day, what do we see? Yeah, so we have basically the exact same setup, but we have like all the product categories are essentially the same, they're just switched out. We picked a different seasonal beverage. We have the exact same sundae cream. Now we have the gingerbread scent. Instead of the pumpkin mask, we have the gingerbread mask. Instead of the pumpkin cookie, we have the gingerbread cookie. These two videos together really show cereal consumption. By that, I mean a specific type of habit. Seasons changed by all new set of products in the new theme. We've talked about it today, but I think viewing it as either habitual or serial is a way, at least to me, that really illuminates the kind of behavior that one can develop by watching these videos maybe a little bit too much or by mimicking these videos. These videos are presenting a performance of life and a performance of a season. And it's, I don't know, one of these days I really need to dive deep into just like the performance of consumption and just how many of these videos are really just a performance of something, of seasonality, of I'm sure there's other things, but seasonality is really coming to my mind right now. Everything is perfectly curated, perfectly new, perfectly themed, and right on time for the season in question. Just think about this for a second. She had all of her Christmas themed products ready to go before November 1st because this video had to be filmed like and edited and posted by November 1st. And I don't think this was actually filmed on November 1st because it came out pretty early in the morning. And I'm mentioning this now because I almost didn't want to make this video now. Like it had been on the calendar for a while, but things just kind of got shifted and posted, or, it took a little bit of while to research for this video and, find the clips in question, or, to have enough selection to pick from or to, generate for this video. And so it got pushed a little bit and I was like, do I even want to show this video, make this video? Because it's going to come out like first, maybe week or two of November. And, you know, people have already moved on at that point. And I'm like, wait. First 2 weeks of November, still fall. TikTok may have moved on to Christmas consumption, but it is still fall. I don't know. I think like me posting a fall video in fall and worrying that it's not relevant right now, or I should be maybe more on the topics now. So if they're fresh and they're coming out right now, maybe it might be more of a value to you, the viewer, to make something that's the most relevant. But I also think it's worth the reminder that like what we're seeing on TikTok is not real. It's not real life. And when it comes to seasonality, pushing forward the new season via the consumption and the whole performance of it all. And also to remind you that it is still fall and it is perfectly acceptable to be engaging in fall activities while it is still fall. If you mentally are already in Christmas, that's fine, that's great. But if you're not and you're being encouraged to kind of think ahead of the next season when that's not naturally coming to you, it's cool to still be in the fall frame of mind. Like the reason particularly why I don't want to move on quite yet is that we still have leaves up where I live. I just went on a forest walk yesterday. We're almost at the end, but not quite. If I just jump into like the winter headspace, the Christmas headspace, I'm literally going to miss the last 7 to 12 days of fall. Like fall leaves, those nice temperatures where you don't need a winter coat yet, because within 2 weeks it could snow. And so I really want to cling on to the fall. And I'm not ready yet for the next season, which is perfectly fine. And the influencers may be encouraging us to think that way because they need to, or they feel the need to move on for their jobs or for the purposes of extending that season so they could sell people things. And maybe they are excited themselves, which is fine. So there's that reminder. The second one, which is always worth reiterating, we are seeing a curated performance of a life that people don't live. You may know this in the back of your mind, but when we're seeing these perfectly curated routines and homes, we can feel like people live like this all the time, which is not the case. This person may not have even taken the bath that they imply that they are, and they just did it for the video, which they might have if, let's say, the time was crunched and they had this reel that they wanted to make or this TikTok that they wanted to make, and maybe they ordered products and they didn't come on time, so they had to film it now and get it out, and they didn't really want to take a bath. And so consumption can become the performance of the season, and also it can give the appearance that people are enjoying things and enjoying the season when they might not actually be. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for joining me. This was like a more fun, lighthearted video and not as much of like the maybe more commentary style that I normally make on a subject. I think this style of video is fun to do occasionally. We get a little bit of fun, a little bit of humor, and yeah. So that's everything from me. Thanks for watching and hope to see you again around here soon for a new video.